Howdy, YouTubers. I just went and voted. So I got my little, I don't know if you can see that, my little I voted sticker on. I was, let's see, it's 9 o'clock, and I was number 200. 200 people have already voted. I think that's great. Usually not too many people come out for the primaries, but this time, of course, I think there'll be a lot of people coming out for the primaries, at least a lot of Democrats. And maybe the Republicans too. We'll see. But as you guys know, I'm a big Ron Paul fan. But unfortunately, Ron Paul is, well, he doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell, unfortunately. So, what you gonna do? But as I was leaving the polling booth, my polling area, I burst into tears. And that's never happened to me before. I mean, I've always been proud to take part in the democratic process. It really hit home today how far, I'm getting choked up again. You know, how far our country has come, where we can proudly go to the polls and vote for a woman or a black man. I mean, all those people who worked so hard during women's suffrage and during the years of all the civil rights marches and movements. You know, the people who lived and died for the right to take part in this process. They've got to be smiling down from heaven today. Okay, I think I got my emotions under control now. Whew, sorry about that. Anyways. Considering what people had to go through in order to make sure that everyone in this country has the right to vote that is an American citizen, I think it is our duty as Americans to go and vote, both in the primaries and in the general election. And I hear people say now and then, well, you know, I've got the freedom to not vote. I don't have to vote. And I just want to slap every single one of those people. How disrespectful to every single person who has ever fought for our flag, who has ever fought for the right to vote. That just pisses me off, man. How selfish are you? So, if you don't go and vote, don't tell me about it. Otherwise, you're going to get an earful from me. I will not hold back. So I burst into tears when I was walking out today. I was thinking about Rosa Parks and Dr. Martin Luther King and Susan B. Anthony as I walked out of there today, and I felt so filled with pride. And humbled at the same time. So, go vote, guys. When it's your time to vote, whether it's the primaries or it's the general election, vote. Go and vote. Get to know the candidates and go and vote. We're making history this year, people. This is the first time in history we can vote for a woman or a black man. You know, when our country was first started, you know who could vote? Okay, this is what the criteria was. You had to be a male. You had to be white. You had to be Protestant, and you had to own land. Now, if that's the way we still were, if that was the criteria for today, how many people around you, including yourself, would not be able to vote? We were talking about this yesterday at work, and it would be like most of us would not be able to vote. The only reason that changed is because people stepped up to the plate and fought for the right to vote. And don't ever think that right is set in stone. That right could easily be taken away from us if we don't pay attention to politics and pay attention to what is happening in our government. Okay, so thanks YouTubers. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.